Hi there, it's Daryl King at the Daryl King team here at Remax Hallmark with my monthly update for June of 2020 on the Toronto Real Estate Board. Well, since May, the great news is I got to finally get a haircut after 3 months. I don't have a lot of hair, but it certainly feels good. So anyway, the Toronto Real Estate Board President Lisa Paddle had announced in June of 2020 8,701 sales for the month of June. Amazing, great numbers. Those numbers compared to 2019 are only down 1.4%. So you think in 2019 they had 8,826 sales. So that's only down 125 transactions over the whole Toronto and GTA for the month of June. That's like an even playing field. So the market has rebounded back dramatically. You know, all things, a lot of places were closed, people laid off and stuff like that. So, the Toronto market GTA is so resilient and it just keeps going and going. So, year over year growth was reported in some areas and market segments. Especially notable were the detached and townhouse market segments in the GTA regions and surrounding areas, City of Toronto. Now, detached homes in the City of Toronto were reported down dramatically. So they're starting to rebound very, very strongly, So the strongest average annual sales growth we're experiencing in the detached and semi-detached markets. 14.3% for detached, that's how much they came up. So that's a very large increase over the month. And 22% for the semis. So you can see they both rebounded very strongly. New listings were up 2.1% for the month, but active listings for overall for the year were down 28.8% from 19 to 2020. Now that's pretty dramatic. You're basically just short of 30%. So that means buyers have less homes to choose from. So if you're a seller, it's a little more advantageous for you. So if you're thinking of selling, what do you think? Would I say it's probably a good time to sell? Most likely it is. Interest rates are at an all-time low. The average of listings out there are so short. In fact, we only have in each region only about a month and a half supply before we run out. I mean, more houses will come on the market. So hopefully that, the weather's getting nicer, people are going to see the more confidence out there because a lot of people are waiting to hold to see what's going on. So, the average selling price for all home types was up to $930,869. That's up 11.9% over last year. So just short of $100,000, the average price for all houses went up. That's pretty dramatic, right? So, active listings for 2019 were 15,824, as I mentioned, and for 2020, it's 16,153, and that's for the month. Now, for the year, we had 19,655, and right now we only have 14,000. So that's where I say it's down 28.8%, and with the average price being up 11%. So pretty dramatic. So, in the City of Toronto, that also rebounded fairly strongly because that was sort of locked down a lot more than a lot of the other areas. So they had 2,830 sales for the month. That's everything, condos, townhouses, everything combined. And their average price was $1,022,138. Now, Peel, which is another large population, that's Mississauga and all that area out there, were down dramatically also. So they rebounded very, very strongly as more and more things opened up. They had 1,778 sales for an average price of $866,830. So again, increases. And York Region, that we had 1,354 sales for an average price of $1,093,826. So out of all the regions there, York Region seems to have the highest average of everything combined. Now Durham, which has been on fire throughout the whole duration with prices and stuff like that, and their population is a lot lower, they had 1,281 sales for an average price of $685,655, in Simcoe County, they had 403 sales for an average price of $692,563. So, you know, if you're thinking of selling, I don't think there's really a better time right now. And, you know, all the new precautions that are in there, you know, for all the realtors and what we're doing, it's pretty safe. So with interest rates being extremely low, the market being very hot, and with the weather, you know, so you're thinking about buying, would I say it's a good time even investing? Yes. For any other more questions, concerns, thoughts, feel free to call us on any of the above at 905-907-5464, or you can email us at homes@darylking.com. In the meantime, stay safe, stay cool, and enjoy this fantastic summer. All the best to everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.